Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. In this video, we will discuss and review the Ripple Q3 report. We'll discuss the most recent Bitcoin news, including Coinbase, and how to get started with the Bitcoin Lightning Network. It's a joke, so lighten up. Impacting the cosmos is the topic at hand. Bitcoin crashes a definition, please. Since Gary hasn't said anything recently, we'll have to speculate about his genuine position. Nonetheless, his recent statement that Coinbase should eliminate all assets but Bitcoin raises some questions. We then began to receive some fabricated information. So, kick back, relax, and enjoy the ride as we cover it all in this video. Why don't we buy some Bitcoins? $29,534, that's an increase of 1.93% in the last 24 hours. With a 24-hour gain of 1.32%, the price of Ethereum at $1860 is USD/TN USDC. Both at the $1 mark PES, with XRP seeking to regain its footing in the 70-cent range. 97.94%. Keep in mind that a price of XRP between 65 and 69 cents is ideal for long-term stability. If we are able to maintain this range, we will have a subsequent upswing that will take us to the 80-cent area and beyond. This would put the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies at over $1.193 trillion. Because it's still available, I'm showing you what the mob tiers showed you a while back. Because I care so deeply about having wide participation, I work tirelessly on this project every single day. I take it on as my own personal project. Yes, you are 30% back in XRP every month for just holding, and that is every month moving ahead. They are now on sale. In October, you will still receive XRP for your efforts. If you hold on tight, you'll get even tighter returns. The top player just got back like $5,000 or something like that. Now. Paycheck Ripple's quarterly report is something to consider now. It has been available from 2023 Q2. XRP. In this quarter's markets report, we took a new tack by analyzing the Landmore Court decision to dispel myths and the XRP holdings of Ripple. Here, you can read it at ripple.com/insights. It confirms what we already knew and discusses Ripple's success. Since the court's ruling on July 13 that XRP is not a security in and of itself, Bitcoin and XRP are the only two digital assets in the US with any degree of legal certainty, albeit the court's judgment does set a significant precedent upon which other market players can rely. In its misguided campaign of regulation by enforcement, the SEC has been shown for what it really is, a policy of intimidation and misinformation designed to enhance the SEC's own ambition for political power. Mr. Gensler's claim that every crypto token is a Bitcoin, and hence a security over which the SEC has authority, has been decisively disproven. Coinbase has been told by Gensler and the SEC to stop trading in all cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin. Since the judge has ruled that he can only issue guidance on XRP and make a ruling on it, as per the SEC's request, this is an interesting development. And the judge just determined that not to be a security, but for some reason, the SEC is acting as the judge didn't make a judgment on this, telling Coinbase they can only sell Bitcoin. There's no way that's true. If they do switch over to Coinbase, though, the exchange may be forced to remove support for a number of assets. Coinbase will not be delisting XRP, that much is certain. Imagine for a moment that all a given exchange did was deal in Bitcoin and XRP. In which direction do you anticipate a monetary infusion? Here are the two most important things to remember about the verdict. Ripple sales on exchanges are not securities, nor are sales of XRP by executives, but a broad variety of additional distributions of XRP to developers, charity, workers, and MAT are securities. Some contract-based, rippling sales were investment agreements, and hence securities. This will be available soon. That's a crucial part. Mistakes in understanding the decision. The issue has always been about clarifying the legal standing of XRP in the United States, so the ruling is somewhat ambiguous on that front. Since day one, Ripple has maintained that XRP is a security, and the court has agreed. The court's ruling paved the way for future cases in which tokens themselves are not considered securities. It wasn't a close vote, as you incorrectly assumed. This is a simple choice. XRP is not a security. Misunderstanding to the ruling implies that XRP is a security in subsettings and not others erroneous. In and of itself, XRP is never a security. Third fallacy, all stocks issued to the public are securities. Therefore, the idea that some transactions involving XRP securities are true while others are not is illogical. False belief number 4, the protesters are well-informed institutions, not average consumers. The judge did not rule that way. Fifth, the decision eliminates any possibility of Ripple being profitable. Not right. Countries where Ripple operates and is not considered a security include Japan, Singapore, Switzerland, the United Arab Emirates, and the United Arab Emirates, Kingdom and United Kingdom. The judge sided against Ripple, so now everyone should take notice of the barrier. In reality, the SEC sought summary judgment on the issue, relying on internal SEC emails and the Howey fact factor, among other factors. Wealth in Ripple XRP Ripple had 5,506,585,918 XRP as of March 31, 2023. About 42 billion XRP were held in escrow on the ledger. June 30, Ripple now has 5,551,119,000 XRP in their possession. To date, the ledger has 49 billion XRP in escrow. Simply said, it's a stunning piece of writing that deserves your attention. Coinbase is considering adopting the Bitcoin Lightning Network as a payment option, as announced by Michael Branch. I hope the best for him. The results are obvious to us. A dark hole, without a doubt. Coinbase should quit being so headstrong and join the rest of the world by connecting to the XRP ledger. We're going to skip over here. Massive defaults by Bitcoin miners, according to Johnny. What happens when revenue gets a 50% chop, like we witnessed in April on April 26, 2024? Bitcoin miners are operating at a net loss of Bitcoin's current price, meaning they are making no money. What will happen to the $4 billion in debt that was utilized to finance the building of all these facilities if the halving event occurs? People are yearning for a dollar collapse and a mass migration to Bitcoin in light of this, as well as the widespread crypto restrictions and dismal macro conditions. I mean, seriously. Indeed, he is correct. About half a year from now, on April 26, what will happen if there is a 50% chat when the hand turns down? To deal with their $4.0 billion in debt, many people are abandoning the dollar in favor of the virtual currency Bitcoin. Bear in mind that Bitcoin chart trustworthy crypto mentioned so, and take it to heart. Let me bring up the chart for those of you interested in seeing what he means when he says this is the beginning of a significant shift. Please hide the blue line from me. To keep the pump running, all dips beyond 21.9 are fine as long as we know this is where local impulse 29.162 originated. He maintains his forecast of a new record high in 2023 and a peak of $100,000. District, get 10,000 candles in green every month. I'm not going to argue with him, therefore I'm not listening. I refuse to argue the point. That's how he feels about it, anyway. In 2024, I predict that Bitcoin will break out or be sold at record highs. I think the uptick in activity starts around November this year. The current value of Bitcoin is $29,567. For the next move to occur, he would prefer that it not drop below $29.1. To do so, however, we must first break above $31. $1,000 bingo, as Anders All would put it. Do we now know where Gary sits on the theory, given that Terra has put this out? On SEC's Coinbase, to hold all cryptocurrency trading except Bitcoin on a third-party platform? Wow, that's fascinating, right? What is Gary's position on theory, and why has he been so silent on the topic? Since XRP is not a security, I don't see why he wouldn't have said that a hypothesis was crystal apparent and that it was intriguing in the job. You may recall that Gary in 2018 referred to Ethereum as a non-compliant security. Who remembers that? And when I do, it scares the hell out of me how much it hurts. The judge's XRP, which he desired since he was confident his case would be compelling, convinced him otherwise. In front of the judge, and the SEC claimed that XRP was a security net that would permanently end XRP, he planned to eliminate it so that his Bitcoin theory and supporters could flourish and line their own pockets in the same way that Jake Clemens and William Bilyeu have been doing, but he was shot down and slapped around by the SEC. He dislikes it very much. Next comes the fabricated news. It was untouchable by me. So, let me talk a little bit about that. Judge rejects Ripple's rule precedent to 9-4 Teradraft Labs' request to dismiss the SEC action. Everyone is now claiming that there are additional arbitrators, citing examples such as XRP. You have my respect for ruling. The plan is to alter it. No. Stewart has discussed this before. Folks. It's out in the open now that XRP is not a security. It's out of there permanently. Okay. SEC has the option to file an appeal. I'll need 2 or 3 years if they insist. If they had more evidence to offer the judge, they would have offered it at the outset. So they could avoid wasting any more time, money, and energy defending themselves against this case. The net is being driven and navigated by Ripple. They're in charge now. This month, we'll see if the rumor about how long the appeal takes to emerge is true. The SEC tucked while they were litigating XRP and slowing innovation in the United States for a similar period of time that the appeal takes, and Ripple will make sure it takes just as long. Are we in any way impacted by the lawsuit? There's no turning back now, folks, because XRP is not a security during the lawsuit, whereas in the beginning of the lawsuit in 2020, it was being taken by all these exchanges in the US that it was a security, and it took us 2 or 3 years to figure out what XRP was. There is a lot of false information being spread by Bitcoin maxis who are trying to paint the cryptocurrency in a bad light. See Stewart's tweets for the full explanation. That's how I intend to leave it. For now. If you liked this video, please hit that like button, subscribe for updates. See you later, bye.